It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. He gets it to Samuel, left side.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the 1st down.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Young. We'll try to set up the screen to Dillon. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 7. Man in motion is Brown. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. It's a gain of 12 there, and the Jets have a 1st down.
I like the element of surprise here, Mike. It seemed like everyone was so keyed elsewhere on the play that nobody even gave a thought to him potentially getting the run. Didn't take him long to see he was going to be able to clearly pick up that 1st down.
They'll go play action with Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Jets first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Down inside the 10. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal coming up. He's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line. A gain there of 13 yards.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Jets. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. Ho-ho! The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He'll get maybe 4 there. It'll bring up second and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll run here with Gainwell. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going forward in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw. Young. He gets that to Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Off the play fake. Here's Young. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is going to have a Jets first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. A run with Edwards-Helaire. Powering forward. He's in. By Edwards-Helaire. Touchdown, Jets. Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Jets will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Michael Carter.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He'll try to hit him with a screen. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
He's got room at the 30. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. A run. Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter.
14, Rams nothing.
Here's 2nd and 9. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
3rd down, 3 to go. Try to pick this one up on the ground.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to...
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Jets. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Open man, right side. He's got him. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, L.A.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
To the air now on 1st and 10. In trouble, and down he goes.
previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that is brought in. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Rams. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams get back in it. It is 21-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And the good kick pays off. Will only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Young. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Cole Bishop up to make the play. Second down and 8. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught by McCaffrey. And nice work there after the catch. He is a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And this is going to be a Rams 1st down. The tackle's made it about the 38-yard line.
We've seen 3rd down really turn into a pass-happy down throughout the league, and I think this is an example of the play caller kind of using that to his advantage. Keep the defense off guard, keeps the ball on the ground, extend this possession.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Here's McCaffrey. He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. He'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to be taken down, but there are flags down on the field. Looks like defense got a head start there. They'll look to throw again. This one completes to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll look to throw yet again. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down. Back to the air one more time. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down. Now, faking the give. This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown. In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown Rams. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Austin now to return this. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A draw to Dillon. He's got it. That's a 1st down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Young. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. On the ground, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. On play action, Young. Inside the 10, it is caught. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down. Here's a designed run. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Off the play fake. Here's Young. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jets. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jets have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Very little time remaining in this 1st half as this kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
We have to give some credit to the offense. They're doing their part as they try to claw their way back into this game. On their previous drive, touchdown. That big play now has them potentially on another scoring drive. If they can get some defensive stops and keep this up offensively, this game could start getting real interesting.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
They're on the 26-yard line.
They'll motion over Metcalf. They look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he'll get this up past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down. Back to throw, Young. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
They'll go play action with Young. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Now Young. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And he's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and then being able to strike in bunches, generate big, explosive plays, primarily through the air. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Young. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Jets will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Rams 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's got room at the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
We see this week in and week out, Mike, these running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Marked down at the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Third and goal. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he will power his way into the end zone. Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown, Rams.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Gay to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Rams back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
A tight end in motion now. They'll stay on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
They'll motion over Metcalf. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll be 2nd down. Give up the middle to the big back, Dillon. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. This time it's the veteran Eric Armstead on the tackle. Third and long. Out of the shotgun, Young. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
That's taken in by Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. It is brought in the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Jets. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved his defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No chance at all. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Going up top. And that is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
This drive will start on the ground. Room past the 20. He's to the 40. Inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 94 yards. Touchdown, Jets. touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. On is Elliott to add the extra point. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And that one is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Rams. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Rams are able to edge a bit closer.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, Young. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch him off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. They'll motion over Metcalf. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
The last 2 runs go nowhere and sets up 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Young. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. He'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Anytime you bring pressure like that, Mike, you're counting on getting to the quarterback before you get beat downfield. The vulnerability of that play call is in your pass coverage, but when you can get home and get to the quarterback that fast, the offense never has a chance to stress your coverage.
He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Back to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so...
That is caught. What a throw. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Rams. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A run. Edwards-Helaire. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Man in motion is Brown. Now a toss play, running left. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. To throw is Young. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. We'll try to set up the screen to Dillon. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And that is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
He's going to look for the home run ball. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. It's 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. That'll be complete to Gainwell. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass, as they continue to wear this defense out.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And a nice return here as well. He is out of bounds near the 40.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Young. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here's 1st and 10. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. He gets it to Samuel, left side. Here's 2nd down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Rams.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Oh, no good. He missed it. That might be a big miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th quarter. A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Gainwell. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Checking it down, this one is caught. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll look to throw yet again. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter, He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff.
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the OT. They get the two-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute.
Michael Dixon is set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's first down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. This is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here.